Live from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome to Boston Bruins hockey on NESN. Tonight, the Bruins return home looking to make it 8 straight at TD Garden against Steven Stamkos and the Nashville Predators. Hello again, everybody. Along with Andy Brickley and Andrew Raycroft, I'm Judd Surratt. Thanks for joining us. Well, this season, after Bruins wins, you can hear it in the Bruins dressing room. They play a Frank Sinatra standard. That's life, and that's what everybody goes through. The Bruins have certainly experienced some of that here in the last 24 to 48 hours, but everybody goes through it. Think about it. You had to shovel out. The car may not start. You get a deadline at work. The kids are sick. You still have to find a way to get things done, and that's what the Bruins have tonight against the Predators.
Yeah, this isn't unique to the Boston Bruins. It's just about dealing with it and getting ready to play a hockey game. You know, you got Buffalo, you got Montreal, you got Boston, all with 63 points in the division. So don't leave points on the table. That was the case last night.
Ride the wave of the National Hockey League. You get to the rink, you look at the standings like that. It's all about going out and playing 60 minutes, no matter what's going on around you.
It certainly helps that the Bruins are back on home ice here tonight. The Bruins have the best home record in the Eastern Conference, where they've won each of their last 7 games.
Yeah, 19-8-1. That is the best record on home ice in the Eastern Division, second only to Colorado out west. Get a look at the numbers. How are they getting it done? Look at the offense. 4.3 goals per game in this 7-game stretch. A plus 19 goal differential. And look at the power play. You know, it helps your 5-on-5. It helps you win hockey games. Nearly 32%. So, Reza, the offense has been there.
Game over 500 and 1 game under on the road. They drop the puck, and away we go. Here's Pastrnak coming off a 3-assist performance last night. He now has 900 career points. Only 2 other Czech players have ever done that. Geeky picked up his 29th goal last night. As this one is set on net, and it's denied on center point. He'll wait. Now McAvoy to the corner and sent back to him by Zacha. Zacha to the bumper, and Lindholm denied by Saros.
Good puck movement. Nice play by McAvoy to get all the way over to that left point to be an outlet initially. Now you're able to transfer the puck side to side, and everybody's interchangeable with this group. And they create the nice triangle, they create the 2-on-1, they use the bumper for a scoring chance.
Lindholm until early January where he felt better. Shea fires. Swayman the save. That may have changed directions. And a tricky stop there.
Very tricky. Right at the last second, somebody got a stick, whether it was Nashville or whether it was Mason Lowry getting in front. We'll get a look at it here, but really tricky. Jeremy doing a good job being in position. He doesn't slide, he doesn't move, he shifts his head and body up and over that initial shot that had a little bit of movement on it. On top of it, I think it goes off Smith's shin pads there. A nice save by Jeremy.
Mitten's 6th among rookies in scoring. He wins the draw. Lowry across. Lindholm shoots. He scores! Hampus Lindholm set it from the far point. And it beats Saros blocker side. Bruins 1, Predators nothing.
Well, it starts with a real good face-off win by Fraser Minten. Strong on the puck on his forehand. He's able to win it back, and Lowry goes D-to-D. We're getting more and more production from the Bruins defense. Wondering if Minten got a piece, but the way they went by the Bruin bench,
McAvoy shoots. Deflected! Wild blocker save by Saros. Here's Arvidsson to the dot. Shoots! Saros fought it off. It looked like he almost overslid that. Yossi. To it left of the net. Swayman had to be alert. Lindholm man in the slot. Up top. Predators keep it in with 18. Yossi shoots. That was sizzled high and wide. And it's cleared all the way down. Roman Yossi's going to head off to change. Fresh troops on for Andrew Brunette. Zadorov with it. He'll bank it ahead and out. And that's going to do it for the opening stanza here at TD Garden. The Bruins will exit this period with a 1-0 lead.
Said he goes to playmaking mode right away.
Last night he picked up his 900th career point. He had 3 helpers against the Rangers, and you saw where he sits in franchise history, 5th in goal scoring for the Bruins. Smith had lost his stick. That'll slow the break-in. Marchessault shoots. Swayman kicked it out. Marchessault fires, and Swayman squares up.
Well executed coming across the offensive blue line by the Predators, and Marchessault. It looks like a broken play right there. It looks like the Bruins are going to deny any kind of rush. Karen able to gain the line by dishing it off on his backhand and continuing on his route. It opens up ice in and behind. Marchessault takes advantage of it.
35, he's still shown to everybody, like I said, in the last 30 games, and he's got a lot left to prove in tank.
Geeky shoots. He scores! He smoked one inside the far post. He's got back-to-back 30-goal seasons. Bruins 2, Predators nothing.
I like to say that one of the only guys that can play this game at this level standing still is Mario Lemieux, but I mean, David Pastrnak, he didn't cover more than 2.5 feet right there. Maintains possession of the puck. He's dangling by the blue line, keeping the play onside. He drags 2 Predators with him, makes a one-handed pass to Geeky, and then Geeky works his magic.
Look out here. 2-on-1. Here's Kastelik. Pulls. Backhand. Got a good one away, and Saros had to fight it off. Now Mitten. Kostadinov shoots. Saros the save. That almost snuck underneath the left arm. Here's Lohrei. Pulls, drags, shoots. Saros the save. Oh, he had to be alert. That almost trickled by him. And it's sent all the way down.
Well, Mason Lohrei continues to impress in the offensive zone. Eyes up, little toe drag, steps inside 2 Predators to get his shot away. That's impressive stuff right there.
To Yossi. Out of Stamkos. Yossi, here it comes. Deflected. Swayman, a good stop. Saucer to the near side. Shea. Fires. Deflected. Swayman, a good stop. The rebound. It hits Swayman's left pad. And then out in front. Bunting took a whack at Swayman, and the Bruins take exception. Rattled wide by Marchessault. Somebody's lost a stick. Yossi shoots, he scores. He blistered that one home, and Nashville on the board. It's 2-1.
Yeah, it was Lindholm that lost his stick. He recovered in time to make a good play on the close-in play. I think it was for Marchessault. And then he tried to take a stick in exchange from Corrali, I believe. Meanwhile, the Predators maintain possession. They take advantage of the open ice, the wide open man, because of the stick exchange between Corrali. Normally Corrali's out in that general area. Maybe
he's back in that. Some of those saves that UC Saros has made during the course of this period in particular, a little larger. This one is batted on net by Mitten. Saros, another big stop. It's lifted out. Smith hacked it in. 15 seconds left in the period. Centered. Swayman has to protect. Pulled out of there by Zadorov. 3 seconds left in the period. Mitten will loft one in, and that's going to do it for the middle frame, where each team scored a goal in the second. The Bruins with a 2-1 lead after 2.
I like the way Geeky and Pasta are playing. I think you can almost insert anybody in the middle, and that line can still be effective. But maybe it's a face-off play in the offensive zone. Maybe you get a power play opportunity. But you got to play with the puck. You can't play conservative, and you can't go into prevent defense trying to protect the 1-goal lead.
It's for Zacha. Pulls up. He was waiting for Zadorov. He's got him. Back of that Middlestad. Bounced off a check. Centered. Hardison denied by Saros. What a save with the left leg. The halfway point here in the period. Pastrnak. Backhand. Saros the save. And he'll hold on to it. It's out to center ice. Eyssimont trying to get to the red line. Good battle there. And Nashville's got it. Eyssimont with a couple of shots on Bunting. Everybody coming together between the benches. And we now have a whistle. You got McCarron, Jeannot, Stamkos, Eyssimont, McAvoy's there.
I got 6 Nashville Predators on the ice, Joe.
So So those two guys will sit for 2 minutes. Here's Saka off the rush. Arvidsson cross, middle stack shoots. And he went short side and just missed it. Cuts to the middle around a check. Fires and it's blocker to side. Rebound! Slapped wide as Swayman would try to get to his feet. Here's Evangelista. Crisscrosses, leaves it for the late coming Stamkos. Far side, pulled to the middle. Willsby shot and Swayman right into the glove.
Can't get beat to inside ice there. On a 2-1 game, Forsberg, he can be a handful. Creates his own opportunity with some dang.
Hands to Blankenberg. It's tapped to the point. Evangelista up top. Blankenberg, Willsby. Blankenberg shoots. He scores! That one snapped through Swayman. We got a 2-2 game.
Well, if you're going to learn your lesson from last night, Razor, you're going to have to do it the hard way because we got a tie hockey game. Bruins just a little slow to their coverage. I don't know if it was just indecision or miscommunication, but that's too much time. I know it's just a snapshot through traffic.
Twisting, lost it in the neutral zone. Countering now Evangelista with 20. Mitten stays on him. Willsby, Herbeck shoots, blocked. Mitten's got it. Mitten out in the last 30 seconds to protect this lead. It's sent on net. Saros directs it behind. And these two teams are going to need extra time here tonight at TD Garden to decide it. Nashville 4-4. Kastelic on to win the faceoff. He does. Here's McAvoy. Motors in. Cuts to the right circle. Kastelic goes to change. Now Hustadinov. Pasternak. McAvoy. Centers. They score! They have Pasternak! David Pasternak, 15 seconds into overtime, wins it for the Bruins.
Love the mentality. Love the Boston Bruin mentality right off the opening draw. Kastelic does his job. He wins it to the right boards to allow McAvoy to get possession. And McAvoy's on the attack. Get deep into the offensive zone and they can go possession. Then go possession. Right off the bench. Kastelic comes off. Hustadinov comes on. A triple crisscross. And then the net drive by Pasternak. It's a tape-to-tape backhand feed from McAvoy. Oh, that's a thing of beauty.